My question,
That's
that's not my
correct.
question, though. My question is that a 2/3 vote of the entire council regardless of who's present, or a 2/3 vote of the council members present?
Mr. Coop, I couldn't answer that question. Maybe legal counsel can.
Mayor and council member, well, first of all, I have to acknowledge, I asked that same question at the last meeting, and I failed to remember that that is the same language that you've got for CUPs currently. I don't think that question has come up, actually, in the CUP context in the past. I would interpret that to mean of the council members present. But, that said, if you want to be clear about that, we could add clarifying language. For example, tonight you had to have a 4/5 vote. The statute that provides for that says a 4/5 vote of the full council. In other words, the statute makes clear when it's talking about the full council, not whoever happens to be present. And I think the presumption is, on any vote, it's of the members present unless the controlling ordinance or statute says otherwise. So I would read this to mean 2/3 vote of those present. But again, you could clarify that.
Well, because of our even-numbered council, it's almost the same as saying the majority. If there's 6 people present, it'd take a 4-2 vote to overturn it. If there's 4 people present, it'd be a 3-1 vote. You know, I guess the only time it would if there's 5 people present, it'd be a 4-1 vote to make 2/3 majority. So I guess that'd be the only situation is if one council member is not present. That makes any difference whatsoever between a 2/3 and majority. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I understood it.
What are your wishes?
Move to approve 09-02, sections 1, 2, and 4.
Second. Is that a motion? I said, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Second.
All right, you've heard the motion of approving 09-02 in parts 1, 2, and 4.
Yes.
Is there any further discussion? If not, all those in favor of that motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And opposed, same sign. It passes. That brings us to Resolution 09054, authorizing Cablevision 206 funds to the Belle Plaine School District for broadcasting and recording and video equipment. Dawn?
Mr. Mayor, sir, actually, we do need to adopt the resolution 8.2.1.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me, I stand corrected. We have 8.2.1 resolution that needs to be addressed, authorizing the summary publication of ordinance 09-02.
Move to approve resolution 09-004.
Second.
Mayor,
Yes, sir.
speaking of supermajority votes, to adopt an ordinance by summary requires a 4/5 vote of all members.
Okay.
So I think probably you ought to go ahead and adopt this on Thursday.
Say again. We should
As with action on the street improvement project, which required a 4/5 vote of all members,
Okay.
adopting an ordinance and approving it by summary publication rather than complete publication, which I think you want to do in this case because it's a relatively long ordinance. To do that, to authorize summary publication requires a 4/5 vote. You've only got 4 of 6 members here, and so you don't have 4/5 of all members, so I think you need to act on this on Thursday.
Okay. So.
I withdraw my
Okay, she's
my motion.
withdrawing her motion.
would like to make a new motion.
Okay,
I move that we continue the resolution 09-044 until the meeting Thursday, June 4th.
okay. You've heard the motion, is there a second?
Second.
It's seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Passes. Okay, now moving on to 8.3. Don?